We'll begin tonight with a special report. Some of the biggest moments of glory in sports come from the game of football, whether it be NFL, college, or even the high school level. That rings true for East Texans who remember the historic matchup between John Tyler and Plano East 25 years ago this very week. KETK's Trent Bennett takes us back to that incredible day and amazing comeback.
Point, the kick is up, it is good, and the roof has caved in on Plano East.
Like I said, we was blowing them out. I mean, that game was under control. Basically, all we had to do was run the clock out, get on the bus, head back to Tyler, Texas, and then that was been it. And we go on to the fourth round,
And we had guys that taking pads off. Mark Broyles was one of them. He had just broke that long touchdown. But we thought, it was okay, to go over there and get comfortable.
I always think God was teaching us a lesson because we were winning so bad, and I think we were kind of feeling ourselves, and He kind of put us back into reality.
For 3 straight quarters, the path through Plano East to the state championship looked clear for Cujo. But then, around the 3-minute mark, a miracle. The Plano East Panthers recovered an onside kick, then a second, then a third.
This is unbelievable.
You see the first one and you just say, oh man, no big deal. They got an onside kick. You see the second one, then you kind of think, oh man, okay, well, we better start, playing a little ball, but still not as serious because we know we up. It's late in the fourth quarter, But that third one, that's when it really got real.
Now we're giving up points, and then we can't recover the ball, and then they're scoring, and then they're scoring again. How are we gonna stop them? The thing, all that goes through your head, and you saying to yourself, oh my God, man, we about to blow this game.
But to see the lead just go away, and then them actually take the lead, as my senior year last game, I just saw that this is over. It's like we lost. I actually felt like we won, and then we lost.
This is great. This is awesome.
Give me a shot of that Tyler sideline.
When the game looked like a lost cause, the team from Tyler started feeling the sting.
How are we going to go back to Tyler like this? Because you don't want to go back home after a big win, after a big lead like that and coming home. No, you don't want to show your face anywhere around Tyler.
Woods in motion.
And after scoring 4 touchdowns unanswered, the Panthers.
With them coming back, and coming back from such a large deficit, and we kind of let up on them like, oh, we got it in the bag.
Lo and behold, they got comfortable,
At the wrong time.
At the wrong time.
And then when we got the ball back, we knew, okay, it's time to play.
They kicked it deep. And we had a special guy back there who had been doing it all year.
He said the last time he dropped his hand, this would be the last time. He felt like it would be over as well. Little did he know. Cujo, never quit, never die.
Plano East had played quite the game, but what would end up being the thorn in their side, giving Cujo one last chance.
We had guys set up on blocks, and the caravan just kind of guided him down the sideline.
Oh no! Oh my gosh, no! Come on, no! Oh God! I don't believe it.
The rest is history. He goes into the tunnel, he takes off his helmet, the crowd goes crazy, guys all over the field, and John Tyler moves on to the fourth round of the playoffs.
Now, you've heard the term Cujo. You may be wondering, what does that name have to do with the school's mascot, which many of you know is a lion? But it's not about a name. It's not about a mascot. It's not about a catchphrase. For the men who wore the blue and white, it means a whole lot more. I personally didn't wear the uniform, so I'll allow those men to do the honors.
Never quit, never die. Just no matter what the situation is, keep going.
The game is never over until the clock gets to 0 and the buzzer goes off. So what are you going to do from the time that you're in right now, that moment that you're in right now, to the end when that clock gets to 0?
Through any process, you're gonna stumble. and you're gonna fall even. You know what I'm saying? But through that falling, it makes you realize. It makes me realize, especially, you got to get back up again. You got to get back up again. You got to get back up again.
Everybody went through their own personal things also, and then leaving that to the side and bringing that to the field. Once you put that helmet on, nothing else matters.
Pride, it's a mindset. It's again, it's the never quit, never die attitude where no matter who we're facing, I mean, you got to give it your all to the end. It's just simple as that.
The Lions did just that. In 1994, they defeated the best in Texas and went on to win the state championship. Today, 25 years later,
Kids get caught up in it all.
They live their own lives. But that bond, that brotherhood, the moment Cujo was concreted into their life off the field, it left more than just a ring, a trophy. It left a legacy.
We still get asked about it, I said maybe 3 or 4 times a week. And just out in the city, just, hey, what about that game?
It's something, you know, people don't get a chance to win state championships very often. It's very hard. But to have a game like that, a playoff game that meaningful, that's all over, they still play it on ESPN.
It's one of the best experiences I've ever experienced in my life. And again, like I said, we're brothers to this day.
This tradition that they're a part of now is bigger than them. This is supposed to be their why.
Every one of these guys that we played ball with, that we were on that field with, that we went through that journey with, it creates that bond where we'll never leave that, man.
To the best group who ever did it and paved a new path for the next big game. Trent Bennett, KETK News.